The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast. Oh, boy, it's a good day. I took a shower before the pod. I'm feeling good.
Me too.
Hey, shit. We act like it's like that Friday episode.
Shit, man, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Came in fresh. You know?
I even moisturized myself and shit. I put the shea butter on and shit. I'm soft and shit. You know what I'm saying? I tried to. The only thing I didn't do was shave. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so we just actually got done seeing Brother AZ.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Okay.
And you know he always got something he's selling, but you know we brought the baby over and shit. So he's like, this right here is shea butter mixed with aloe vera, you know, my aloe vera, and like coconut oil. So, you know, he said, man, when you turn 50, your feet, they just go. They just get bad. So you got to moisturize your feet. Let them shits air dry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Take the moisture and moisturize that baby. She needs the moisture too. And I'm like, all right, man. You know, Brother AZ always got something going on, man.
The air drying is key.
Yeah. I don't got patience for that shit. I'm gonna throw my socks on and keep it moving.
Trust me, because I don't like my feet being cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but nah, bro. Yeah, bro. Take care of your feet. Like, I promise you, bro, like, when it comes to the students, right? I be telling them, take care of your teeth, drink water. And then the third thing is take care of your feet, bro. You need them motherfuckers, bro. Take care of your feet, bro.
That's how you get around. Like, massage them, get you a tennis ball or a hard rubber ball.
Man.
Rub them shits out. It's going to hurt a little bit, but you talking about getting the blood flow back moving.
Yeah.
You actually feel it. When you rub your feet out, like, bro, you feel the blood moving again.
Yeah.
Because everything is down. Even when we sitting, it all goes down. And I'm like, you got to ask any diabetic.
Yeah, and that shit do hurt to get that shit.
It's gonna feel like little needles and pins.
I got some pressure points, bro, where I'm nigga. Yeah, man. Shout out to my ex, man. Like, y'all talk about love, man. Like, straight love. Gave a nigga pedicure. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight love.
Hey, for you the niggas with them pterodactyl feet, man, ask to go get a pedicure for real,
man.
Not bullshitting. Like, just sit there. They don't gotta paint them. They ain't even gotta make them shiny, but let them soak, let them clean them.
That part.
Clean them cuticles. Make sure you ain't got no ingrowns, cause them gonna cost you later.
Man.
But let them get your feet right. Like, you gonna feel better. Like, this ain't even about showing them off. You might want to. Especially they put a little slack on them motherfuckers, make them toes shine. You be like, you be walking around like this. Man,
feet ain't been the same since. I promise you, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like, man, you know, it's certain things that people don't appreciate. You know what I'm saying? And just shout out to her for being a true woman of, you know, that wants to serve her man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. Like, that would, yeah, bro.
Hey, women be holding these
miracle.
Women be holding these fucking secrets, nigga. Pedicures, nigga. It's pants with elastic in them. Man, them shits will change your life, nigga.
Man,
get you some dress pants that stretchy, nigga. You just do a squat for no reason. Like, you wanna get into a fight and try MMA move, bro. I promise you, like, you just throw your leg up.
Man, shout out to Duluth. You know what I'm saying? I still got my feelings about Duluth, but shout out to them, man. The way they design they shit, they clothes, they dress pants and shit. They got that 4-way split, so it allow you to have flexibility you don't never have as a man.
You know what I'm saying? You might have to run down on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta be able to move.
That part.
Stiff ass 501s. That's why that was a setup by them to get us caught in the hood. Mm-hmm. That's a conspiracy of mine. Fuck it. Women be holding these secrets, bro. They got a lot, man. Shit, we talking about women. You know what? You know, let's go and get into it at the end of the day on the topic. But it's Streets A&R Podcast. You know, giddy jicky with it.
It's your other host, Johnny No Good.
Man, we get to clap today.
Hey, I like that shit.
You should guess. You should give us the air horn or something.
Yeah. Hey, there we go.
Bitch ass. Well, we here, man. It's been a lot going on.
Man.
We speaking on women, nigga. Defend your woman, nigga.
Man. Hey, they said it's 2 names you better not say. Bruno And Jada, no. We don't speak about Jada or Bruno. Don't you speak about Jada. Hey, you know what? Didn't I tell y'all that Will was a Libra and he was my birthday twin? Y'all better put some respect on this when we come on some chill shit.
Man, my nigga strode up. That bitch said he popped his jacket like, and that nigga brought it from the hip. Nigga, you trying to hide it, nigga.
Man.
Hey, listen, it's a whole lot of debate going on.
Yeah.
I said what I was going to say on Facebook.
Yeah.
I put my picture up, though, nigga. I'm going to do you a whole lot worse, nigga. Here's a picture of me and Bud Crawford, nigga. I will beat your ass.
He said these hands work, huh?
Yeah, these hands work, nigga.
Hey, what's that Toby song? Try Jesus?
Try Jesus. Don't try me. Because I got hands.
Hey.
I fight.
Hey. For real. But you know, man,
we gotta leave that because I might bring the homie on. We can have a whole nother conversation on relationships, manhood, standing on your square, and even they whole dynamic and what people wish for. You know, wishful relationships. I want to be like here and here, but that comes with certain things in certain territory. You know, we don't talk about all the territory of unconditional love because nobody typically has that in a romantic relationship. It's always a condition.
That part,
but. If he got, it come with certain things. So, so that's a whole nother discussion. That ain't what we want to talk about with women today. Hey, guess what? We gonna talk about music today.
That part.
So we've been non-direct music. We ain't plugged the motherfucker. We talked a little bit. I talked about my concept.
Yeah, we talked a little bit at one of the last episodes right at the end. It was almost kind of like out of guilt. You know what I'm saying? We talked about a couple things.
I gotta say, man, I shout out. Nigga, before we get to bruh, I was told y'all when I went to Phoenix, I seen this group. Them niggas, you was listening to the album.
I heard it. Fire.
Them niggas.
Fire. What's the dude I like is Roz. I couldn't think of his last name. Yeah, I was trying to find him.
Yeah, Roz. Remember, because I was playing you that other shit. Yeah. Roz, but Coast Contra, bruh, I kid you not. I went to that wedding about two and a half. Was it 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago now, I think. Is it 3 weeks?
But for our listeners, what time? What date was that? That was March.
What? Shit. What's today? So March, what's today? 28, something like that. March, either 7th. I think it was 7th. Yep. March 7th. I went to a concert March 6th then, because that was the day before, in Phoenix. I went to Corday's concert. And it was a group that opened up for him. And these niggas was hype and they was on point. It was Coast Contra. And I came back, I was like, bro, this group, I fuck with them. At the time, the niggas had, I think, to the mark, 31.4 thousand followers on Instagram. Nigga, they album came out last Thursday. They had 150,000 followers in that time. You talking about marketing and getting their shit off because they went and did some freestyles. It went viral. A lot of clips floated around. And then their product was great. Nigga, their product was immaculate, nigga. Like, I was like, all right. Great balance, you know what I'm saying, of flow of, man, fuck this, man. Hold on, cuz. Let me get one of these off, cuz. Just to get us in the mode, because I got to, man. I know we going to be on the ladies, but damn, man. I got to get one of these off real quick, man. What you think about the shit, man? You heard it. I was playing it for you.
Oh, man, I like what I heard. Like I said, I tried to go find him on my own time, but I couldn't remember his last name because there's two of them with that same last name.
Yep. I think Roz and Taj, I think, are the brothers. Oh, 5, nigga. That was 5, man. They album cold, bruh. The album is Apartment 505. If you ain't got an Apartment 505, just APT.505. Like, them brothers, high energy, high spirit. I say high spirit, bro. Like, I felt it on stage. I knew what they was on. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, they on that. You know, they talk about God body and stuff like that, understanding, you know, where God comes from and how it reflects out. So, like, they got it, man. They got it. And I think people just been fiending for that that synergy between a group or at least a partner. Like, we don't see that much, bro.
Not too much, not no more.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good because and when they put on the show, they put it on together. So they're in each other's flows. They in each other. They have different things they do together on set to make it a show. It's not just one dude rapping on the stage as everybody else standing there. So it's they know what they're doing, man. And it's good to see. When we talk about camaraderie and brotherhood, there's a reason why we together.
Yes, sir.
Like, that's what they got on. Sir. So that's an unrivaled energy. That's an unrivaled energy when black men get together and work. It's unrivaled. You can't be stopped. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's, they on, man. Yeah, they drop. So they ain't get, the majors don't shout them out like, the streets know, like they got on quick, bro. They had over 100,000 plus followers in the week. Off some viral clips of the heavy hitters messing with them.
Man, it go that quick. I mean, even like with the Project Thailand and LP was on with Erica Mason, like she gained over 100,000 something followers, short time period, man. Yeah. Like that's the thing about virality and just the culture and climate we live in. Like things can definitely get to across the world and to the next person real quick.
Yeah, man. Sometimes I wish we was more intentional with it, but sometimes it's organic though. A lot of that stuff happens organically. I think they've tried to use the influence. It don't work like that. It shit happens organically, man. So yeah, man. It's a good space, man. Them brothers on something, but they on something. But our sisters is
that part
been
doing it.
Been doing this. And a lot of people think it's new. When we talk about our women in hip hop, and we're not gonna just talk music. We're gonna talk about the idea of what it means to be a female from our perspective in hip hop, what that entails. I wish Amazon wouldn't have messed up my music because there's some stuff I want to get to that I want to play. I ain't gonna be able to get to, but I might have to hop on YouTube. We could deal with a commercial, but. Women have been in hip hop for a long time, and there was an era when hip hop first started. Like some of the women were help carrying hip hop because to help dispel the stigma of what it was at first. So women were able to break through almost easier at the very beginning because the stigma was it's such a rough and street thing and all of this. So when the women were doing it, it was more acceptable. So when Queen Latifah was breaking through, people like her, Lady Rage, MC Light,
Lady of Rage,
MC Light, Heather B. You know what I'm saying? Like these women were selling, pumping hip hop, bro, but true to it, and then able to not be pigeonholed. So we accepted many forms of women in hip hop. So even when it progressed and you started seeing like the Foxy Browns and Lil' Kims, they gave a whole different energy to it. Where they brought Foxy definitely brought the sexy. Well, I love her whole look and aura, the way she rap. Woo.
I think I still just remember that. I believe that was Foxy that had that picture with her with like some mink or something.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I just remember. Shout out to my cousin Sierra, man. She used to have all the posters on her wall.
Oh, okay.
Like that's something people don't even remember.
Yeah.
It's like albums coming with a poster that you have.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That and literally going to the magazines. You would try to buy a magazine. Somebody
just to get the poster.
Yeah, rip the poster out of the magazine.
So my cousin, she did that. So her wall would have it looked just like this, but it was all posters everywhere. Aaliyah, Genuine, everybody, and she had all the posters on her wall, man. Shout out to my cousin Sierra.
I had a few. I definitely had DMX and Nelly on my shit. It was on my wall, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, man, women were, we came out then with the Fugees and Lauryn Hill. They kind of were able to exist and be their own thing, whatever they decided to be. They didn't have to be they weren't pigeonholed at the time. And then they could kind of stand a little bit on their own two legs, contrary to what people believe. Like the women were rocking. Women were selling out shows, bro. So it just weren't as many. It's never as many. It's still a male dominated field, but they were able to exist and be themselves and push different messages without having to come for each other. They didn't have to step on any toes.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to remember, in overall back then, it was about being original anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to be something different from the next person, male or female,
Mm-hmm.
or you was just going to get watched. It was bad to be a copycat in the 90s and the 2000s.
That part.
It was bad to be a copycat. You
That
could
part.
not come out doing or saying
Nothing.
something, acting like somebody, same lingo. You couldn't
Nothing.
even, you couldn't do no same style. You could not get
That's
away.
why you
with
had
it.
such a wide variety of styles and flows, and even, you know, the female rappers, like, they didn't sound the same.
None of them.
They had different cadences and different styles. Some of them will rap fast, some will rap slow. Like you said, some rapped about different topics and stuff like that. So it just wasn't, being original and authentic to yourself was always key, and still should be always key in hip hop.
You know, I think it's key to a certain level. So it's key in the terms of longevity.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even say unfortunately. In today's time, we know that sometimes hip hop is just used as a springboard platform to get high quick, to try to do something else, or just to get some quick money.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hustle. So they don't care about being original.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've said it plenty. I said the originals always stay.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to copy.
Mm-hmm.
So even in today, you know, in today's hip hop, especially with the females, they even refer to as having a female rapper starter kit.
Mm.
And we can guess what the starter kit is. You know what I'm saying? So it's essentially, it's crazy because the starter kit look comes from somebody who got bars.
Mm.
So the starter kit, even though that person borrowed from their predecessors. So I'm talking about Nicki Minaj, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the archetype look, not nothing else, the archetype look of what we try to think of or promote as some of the, I guess, female or women MCs or women rappers. I won't call them MCs. Women rappers.
Mm-hmm.
It's that look first, and that look being the hair, colored hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I think even Nicki in the interview was like, every female rapper now pretty much has had pink hair.
Mm.
And that didn't exist until I really did pink. Foxy had, or Lil Kim had purple. Foxy didn't do too much color, but Lil Kim was kind of out there with the colorful
She
schemes.
was. I was going to say, I'm kind of surprised Lil Kim didn't do the pink.
Yeah.
You know, Kim did a lot of stuff.
She did a lot. She did blue. She did. But it's like, but then, so you have the hair, you have that style of makeup and nails, then you have the body. And by body, you mean getting a little more ass on you. And that's kind of what had been pushed, in which while we had a big push in female hip hop from what I saw was like the doll era. It was all kind of dolls. Asian doll, China doll, cash doll, doll, baby doll, and then a bunch of people else.
I don't know if
Oh,
this
she
is...
had. No, that's
I
real.
to say, man, you know, Kim
Yeah, Kim was a pioneer.
Kim
now.
was a pioneer
Kim
of a
was a
lot of
pioneer.
stuff, man. You know, like, that's why I'm like, like, Nicki can't, you know, like, that's why. And then the one thing, though,
I
is...
won't say Nicki is the one who's really saying that she started pink hair, but I think people took her look and made
And that's
it.
what I was going to say, right? Because it's one of those things that we don't know how to trace back the lineage.
Nope.
Because a lot of us don't have the history. It's just like when people speak about Kendrick, I hear 3 Stacks. So it's like the people who can't trace back the 3 Stacks, you don't hear that in Kendrick. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, and that's no diss to Kendrick. Phenomenal. Can't touch his skill level, can't touch his mindset, can't touch what he do, but I guarantee you he'll big up 3 Stacks.
Of course. I mean, everything, there ain't nothing, what they say, ain't nothing original. We all got it from somebody. And it's about putting your own flair on it to be able to coin it as your own. And it don't even mean it came from hip hop, but it's an influence.
That part. I mean, even it was a line that came to me. I was reading a book, and it said that your creativity is based off of your receptivity. If you're not receptive, then it's hard for you to be creative.
Can't take it, you can't give it.
That part.
That's simple.
It's that simple.
You can't take, because you can't take in nothing. You're not open for feeding.
That part.
So you can't give feedback.
That part. It's simple, man.
Man, so you know it's okay to give people their flowers, but make sure you hear those people when they tell you who their influences were, and go check them out. It always stems from a tree, because the style that Nicki got from Kim and Foxy, they might not have been from an artist. they from a certain place. It could have been the flair of the hood, but that's where they got it from, and they just were on camera with it. They were on and they raps with it. So, but it is something now. I won't even say now, because it's crazy because that stereotypical look is shifting again. And we've talked about why the industry shifts women's looks. You know what I'm saying? It's about making money for them at the end of the day. If we want y'all to all get some bigger butts, we're gonna make y'all get bigger butts, then tell you bigger butts ain't in style, so you get rid of your bigger butts. So we can make money. But the industry standard for women and looks is changing again. And it's changing now. And all of the female rappers that are doing interviews are telling you, like, it's not so much that no more. Now I actually everybody got tired really, I won't say real quick, but now they're tired of the same, I'm scamming, I'm hitting licks, I'm selling this thing. Now everybody like, okay, cool, you gave me an album or two, a hot summer or two of that. What are you doing? Who are you? What you doing?
That part.
And it's no different in real life. You only get tired of some of the gimmicky stuff for so long. I'm like, okay, but who are you? And I think in rap, the real life ramifications of that, and you want to get to know somebody, are transitioning into the art form. So they're like, well, what else you got? Because we know you're going to make a summer record. We know you're going to make a party record, but I don't know who you are, so I'm not going to keep buying the same thing. I need to know something else. And they are all saying this. So now I think we're about to see a shift in the ones who really got skill and who the ones who were just here for a lick.
That part. I mean, I kind of was telling LP this a couple months ago that I feel like, that we reaching a point where real music is about to be at the forefront again. And he kind of like, he like, I don't know. I'm kind of like, nah, bro. I feel like it's about to be that point again where real music is at its forefront. This would be the perfect time for, it's all about seasons and waves and timing with everything. There's a flow and an ebb to the universe. And so like when you in the right rhythm, when you in the right moment, and this would be the right moment for the J. Coles, for somebody like myself, for the Kendricks, for the, people who do real music. It'll be that type of time to kind of drop again, because people, they want substance. Like I think kind of, I've seen people talk about like the pandemic and just 2020, these last 2-3 years, it making people want more substance and what's life really about. You look at the global landscape of everything, people searching for meaning. We always searching for meaning. And I think it's like DMX said on that song, man, like we trying to define the suffering. What is this shit? What are we suffering for? We got to find meaning in this shit, man.
Yeah, man. We are at a seismic shift. And we've said that because I remember when we had our episode on funk music, we talked about what funk music was. And it's literally a shift in the waves, in the patterns, in the music, in the musicality. It speaks to a different frequency. And we've been seeing this shift in the music. And now people's minds are starting to shift again because it's only so much trash you can eat before you want some veggies. It's only so much before you want a home-cooked meal. The fast food runs out. So we are seeing this, and I think we are in for a pleasant surprise with some of our artists. And I hope some of them have contracts that are favorable for them to actually explore themselves and put out real music.
And I think it's crazy that the climate of where music is at right now, a lot of the artists who are going to be creating the real music is not going to be some of the names that people is thinking of, and it's like when I think of like most of the real lyricists in the game, a lot of the top lyricists, it's not male dominated as far as the conversation for some of the top lyricists. You get what I'm saying? Like it's the heavy hitting women. Like I rock with Lil Sims.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I haven't get to the names.
I haven't checked out Rhapsody, but you've been talking about Rhapsody for years.
Since we here, Little Sims and Rhapsody are my top 2 female MCs, and I promise you, especially for me, Rhapsody is always in my top 5 MCs. To the point, every MC in the industry who's a real spitter knows that a lot of them do not want to get on the track with Rhapsody because she washes them. Big Crit has openly said, bro, she will wash your ass. Like I don't just hop on there with her. I don't play with her. Reason sent her a song, and he did his verse first. And she sent it back, and he was like, "No, man, I'm a real nigga. I didn't re-record because she washed my ass on my track." He said, "But that's an honor. I know what she got. People don't understand. Rhapsody was Grammy nominated. She was Grammy nominated the year Cardi won, the same year as 444 by Jay-Z and Damn by Kendrick Lamar. I personally would have been happy if Rhapsody won. I'd have been happy for most everybody to win that year. You know what I'm saying? But that's not somebody to play with. The industry knows this, and it's insane. But I don't see her on tracks with female rappers. And maybe it's the competition because they know. Like the men are like, man, if she watched me, we know this is a great MC because men love the competition on tracks to get busy. I don't know if the females are at that point of the MCs where they really want to get busy with one another and try to kill each other on their track. I just haven't seen that yet. That real battle. It's a camaraderie, but it's a battle, but it makes the product great. I just haven't seen it yet. And I think we finna start seeing it because, again, we're shifting. So they can be like, well, we gonna have to. If I'm an MC, don't even come over here if you're not rapping. And Little Sims is just that. She has been overseas, bro. I remember following her. I followed her for a while. I have her mixtapes from she was a teenager. You know
hey, y'all know E get excited when he don't even finish the last little syllables. I had a long time. He wasn't even saying words.
Catalog long. If I had my laptop here, I'd just pull up. I'd tell you when I got them. I can't even tell you, but I got all her old shit, bro. I remember even watching one of her interviews. I'm watching her, and there was a clip of Kendrick shouting her out. This is back in like maybe 2015, 2014. And he was like, yeah, I found this one chick, Lil Sims, overseas. And she was like, wow. I don't even know if she had heard that clip. And I think Sway played it for her. Like, Lil Sims is dope. And she in one of my favorite shows, Top Boy. And it's just going to be some shit with her because...
I didn't know she was in that. I think I seen one episode of Top Boy a couple years ago. I didn't know that she was in there.
She in there.
I didn't know that.
She plays the love interest of the main dope dealer.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? But this new season, she got some dirt on her too. And she gonna have to come. So I ain't gonna spoil it just in case you want to watch it. But yeah, man, Top Boy.
I seen the first couple of episodes of season 1. You know, when you're in a relationship, bro, you gotta watch all kind of TV when you're in a relationship. I'm single now, so now I can just dedicate my time to studying, bro.
Yeah.
I don't gotta hear nothing. I could wake up at 4:30, 3:30, go to sleep, read. Like, you gotta answer a lot of questions when you're in a relationship. You make a lot of sacrifices.
How you tax that?
But even just that, just spending quality time is big for some people. And like, you know, watching shows together is a big thing. Like you can get your whole relationship broken up by watching the show without the significant other. Like if it's not agreed upon that you go ahead and watch it on you watch a show. That's like cheating.
Yeah, that's
like ordering food without, you know what I'm saying?
Worse. And like you wasn't even thinking about me in this moment.
About me.
That's even worse, bro.
That's game. But Netflix and chill get you killed, boy. I'm telling shit.
Lucky for me, we watch Top Boy.
Yeah.
So look, everything I be into, she be into.
That's
so
what's up.
I don't be into everything. She be watching some Marie Can Do, how to redo your homes and shit. I had caught a couple of them. She's kind of cool, but I ain't into all that. She be watching Tiny House and shit, but I got caught up and I was like, damn, man, we can get us a tiny house right here, cuz you just put the motherfucker.
Yep.
But yeah, man, that shit be important, man. But yeah, man, Sims is in that, and Sims is one of, literally, I'm telling you, that's 1 and 2 on my female list, period. I don't even think you can shake it. It's damn shakeable. And I'm telling you, you're going to be hard pressed if you're a hip hop fan to find 5 active male rappers that's rapping better than her. You're going to be hard pressed. You're going to have to run some bias in there, but you're going to have 5 that can really outbar her. You're going to be hard pressed. But outside of that, my list get mad wild, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna play something from one of my favorites. This person might be like, for me, my 3rd favorite. I wouldn't classify her as a lyricist. But she is one of my favorite. I can't even call her hip hop no more. She's kind of rock too. And I love her. I love her energy. I love her since she came and I heard her screaming on the fucking track. I think it was Guap Guap is when I first heard it. I'm talking about Rico Nasty. Her energy is amazing. I really want if I need Afropunk to call me and let me help them do a lineup for the middle of America. Rico's gonna be the headliner or close to. And I got some couple other names. I done found another dude that's just mad wild that I gotta put on some shit. But man, I'm gonna put on some shit. This one is called STFU by Rico Nasty. Go listen to it, but I'm playing for my fellas real quick. She just be energy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love Rico. And she every now and then she'll drop a chiller song where she kind of rapping a little bit more. But she's transitioning to punk rock, kind of that mesh, that era. Like I remember 2004, 5 we went to the party like a rock star shit. But she like actually like doing it like a rock star.
Yeah, I see her. She kind of, you know who she kind of remind me of, like not in like essence and stuff, but just seeing her style a little bit, kind of remind me of like Khalees.
Yeah.
Like how Khalees kind of floated that line a little bit.
Yeah, completely different essence.
For sure.
Output, but
just, yeah.
Yeah, like, but Rico is extremely fun. When she does her rock shit, it's like really good though. Like her as a rock star, because people don't understand, like when you get to heavy metal and like punk rock, a lot of those people are extremely great vocalists. And that's why they're able to hit those crazy high, like it's like a real tone that they can hit that most people can't hit. And they're able to fluctuate it violently, but in sync. And she has a little bit of that, bro. Like on some of her rock shit, she getting busy. Like, damn, what the fuck kind of range? Like, I didn't know you had all that, Rico. And it's like her finding her lane, her voice in, you can say hip hop, but I guess in rebellion music.
Yeah.
So she fits perfectly on like an Afro punk type shit. Like she really lives that, and that's kind of her thing. And I appreciate her energy, her originality with her trying to do this. And she young. She may not even be 25 yet.
No, I think I just looked her up. She 24.
24. So she's finding her way. She's getting her own lane. And again, we're kind of getting back to, oh, y'all want to talk about that big booties? Okay. Oh, rap. Y'all just rapping? Cool. I'm finna go scream on this track and get my shit off and have some vocal range with it and bring an all-girl punk band to play behind me. What's good? I'm still invited? Bet.
That part.
So,
I mean, you know, I like different music. I used to listen to Evanescence and stuff like that, bro. Like, I like different stuff, you know. Listen to Hinder. Listen to, you know, bro, I listen to music, bro. You know, I was surprised as hell when I found the black chick that sing country music. You know
oh, really? Yeah.
So, yeah, shit. You know, so, yeah, bro, I listen to different stuff, so I love it, man.
Yeah. And it's cool, man. Like, I think again, man, we're getting progressive with our artists, our female artists, and what they're allowed to do. Another one that I found maybe a year and some change ago, probably a little over a year, probably a couple years ago, and she's actually gonna be here for Maha Festival. I think she's on the second to the headliner. That's Princess Nokia. She fine in the motherfucker. Princess Nokia. I might be at Maha to see front row at Princess Nokia. She got
look at me. I'm doing my investigation.
Yeah, we doing research right now. She is one of those. She toes that line too. She calls herself, she's a witch, and she says she's a witch. I can see it on her. Be careful, Johnny. Have your stones ready.
Oh yeah, you know me, man. One thing about it, yeah, certain language make me put the stones up.
Yeah. Just have your stones, because she might try to throw a spell out on your ass.
Oh shit, she wouldn't be worried about me. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, she would
downplay yourself.
Hey, I ain't downplaying myself. I'm realistic. Shit, she ain't worried about me.
I don't know, bro. I think she a little more down to earth than what you think. But I'm just telling you, like, yeah, Princess Nokia. That's
she a witch. Shit, she ain't worried about me.
Hey, Princess, so we gotta talk to somebody to get us at Maha. Anyway,
yeah,
that's actually working. We
yeah,
we gotta get on Maha.
On Maha.
What's up, Princess?
Yeah. She definitely pretty. I see that, man.
I like her style though. I got a couple of her projects. Again, my phone, Amazon shut me down, boy. But I ain't got it back on my phone yet. But Princess No Kid got a couple projects that I bought that came out, I think the same day. One was like a more bubbly one, and one was more of the hardcore stuff. And just being able to switch and flip and kind of express a little bit more themselves.
Oh yeah. This one right here.
Oh Lord.
Hey, I'm scrolling. You done got me here scrolling.
That's a wholesome look.
Hey, that's a wholesome look. She done got me with that one. She look at peace in this. She look at peace in that one. Man, hold up. Hey. Yeah. What you said about my house? We might have to be. Hey, how you doing?
But we are still men.
Hey, right.
We love your music.
Hey, what you was saying about having the stone? Hey, we got them ready. Got some protection.
We gotta get that. We gotta get that from Pimp C. Just a drop. I got a pocket full of stone.
Hey.
Oh man.
Nah, man. Yeah. Nah,
but
definitely.
she's definitely another one that's kind of on the rise, kind of doing her own thing. A little bit similar to like Rico Nasty and kind of a little bit of that lane, more rapping. Able to switch it up when she wants to though. You got any other MCs you've been looking at? Get off of her.
Oh man, let me
recalibrate, my brother. Recalibrate.
Hey, you gotta recalibrate. Oh man.
But I'm trying to think. I was just playing one earlier.
Yeah.
The homie Carrie Foe. And she got a lot of little wavy little songs.
Man, somebody played a song not too long ago that I was like, who was that? It was something pussy.
Jungle Pussy?
Jungle Pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, Jungle Pussy.
Jungle Pussy. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. No, that's her name, you know what I'm saying? But the track was rocking. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to JP.
Yeah, she got some shit. JP got some stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? She definitely do.
Yeah, you ain't got none of that on there, do you?
I gotta check. Hold on.
I'm about to say, I got Apple Music.
Yeah, pull some up.
I'm about to see. Let me see.
Pull some up. Jungle.
What was that song that you let me hear? Do you remember?
No, I don't. I thought I used to have. I actually had her album. That means it's done deleted off. I have something on here. But yeah, Jungle. She be getting it in too.
I don't remember what song it was.
Just try to click one. Let's see what happens.
Man, I want to remember the song because I don't want to be turning them on. Yeah, Jungle Pussy was going hard, and it's a song that ain't, you know.
Well, they ain't gonna hear the song, Johnny. We just gonna cut it out. We gonna,
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to turn them on to it, and then we be telling them go check this out.
We'll say it after the song play.
You know, so and you know, like it's refreshing to hear them speaking in such a way because I'm not the dude that's talking about the chicks that's on my dick or some shit like that. So when I hear dudes talk like that, that shit turn me off. You get what I'm saying? So to hear females talking like that, it's like almost like paradoxical.
Right, man. It's really funny. Even like,
yeah,
this shit do sound funny. Even with a cuff, it's funny. Nigga, stop talking like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, but you know, so that's JP Jungle Pussy.
Jungle Boy, and like you know that shit wild. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. I don't even know what Jungle look like.
She cool, but it's like I ain't hitting it because she's almost. For your name to be like that, that means you got Badu level.
Yeah.
Run away.
Run away.
Run away, young sirs.
Yes, sir.
Before you fall into that abyss.
Yeah, that part. Know what you can handle, and I can't handle too much. So I'm sorry. Shit. That's why I be chilling. Y'all be thinking I be trying to play like this cool role. Nah, I know my limits. I'm cool.
Yeah, man.
Ain't about to have me out here acting like Will. Shit, that was all that was. That was him trying to defend her honor. He had to defend her honor. She been doing my nigga wrong. I've been defending Will. We gonna have to just put a clip of me going back because I've been shouting Will out.
Oh, yeah.
This ain't nothing new.
Bro, we've been on Will's side. Don't
man.
Get it twisted.
Man, shout out, man.
But before we stop talking about these women rappers, we would be remiss not to mention the homegirl Thailand, bro.
Man, that part, man.
Because this time, I know it's on here. Yep. So this time we actually got the song because it's after the song released.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give y'all, Thailand featuring made by the homie Light Pole.
Yes, sir.
That Peer Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play that one. I ain't gonna play the bots. Some of these Omaha females gonna get mad. We gonna play this Peer Pressure real quick. Just a quick verse. Thailand, go, man.
Yeah, man. Storytelling next level, bro.
Man.
Storytelling next level.
Storytelling, and if you ain't seen it live, man, that stage presence is something serious.
Crazy.
It's something serious.
Crazy.
I'm gonna have to hit the home. And when I get cute again, I'm gonna go in the Rhapsody DMs like, hey, remember me, Nebraska boy? I got a homegirl that
What it do? You remember you found me that time.
You was in
Tag you in the picture. I'm actually bring the picture up in the screenshot I took of you.
You know what I'm saying?
Reacting to it.
I got you. I baited.
Hey man, shoot, that song dope, man. I had came across it on Instagram. I wasn't here for the interview with LP. But shoot, shout out LP, man. Shoot. That track dope, man.
Oh yeah.
I heard that beat a while, bro. He was sitting on it, didn't nobody want to rap
Couldn't
on
do nothing to
They
it.
couldn't do nothing to it, and she went on and murked that hoe.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But that,
Yeah, I couldn't do nothing with that beat. I remember he let me hear it. The switch up was crazy. I couldn't do nothing with it. Love the beat. She killed it. Couldn't do nothing with it.
And then there's then you have other rappers, Thailand, man, she that shit. She one of the best out. So find me somebody out rapping her in the city of Omaha. Let's just really get in there. And that's active. Man, then we'll talk.
Yeah, I mean, even if they was active, I mean, shit, you be hard pressed. You be hard pressed. I mean, it ain't too many. I mean, I know St. Mike got a project dropping again, and I haven't checked that out, but I do know St. Mike is one of those lyricists that definitely raises bars when he drop projects. You know what I'm saying? So, and I do know even like Tabo got a new project he just dropped. I ain't checked that out. I know Tabo go.
Yeah.
So definitely it's some spitters out there, but I think that it's just one of those things that people underestimate the talent that's next to them. And it's another quote that I came across lately, man. I'm gonna find it real quick so I don't butcher it. But it hit so hard at home. I'm like, damn, bro, that's it right there, man.
Yeah. And then
it is it's by Spinoza. He said everything great is just as difficult to realize as it is rare to find. Everything great is just as difficult to realize as it is rare to find.
That's why it's hard to find.
Because you
can't
don't
even
recognize
You
it.
don't recognize it. Man. I hope I'm on the side that do see. They got the eye and the ear. I hope.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. You been talking about Thailand.
Yeah.
You been talking about Yada.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You been talking about certain names out here, people who doing stuff, bro, of what you been seeing. So, I mean, even the artist that you bringing for the soiree. This is an artist that I only was introduced to you, So, yeah, bro.
Yeah, we moving, man. And then it's a couple other names that I've heard that are doing rapper stuff. I'm a kind of not a concert. I love Joe Budden podcast. So I watch this shit. They had Lotto on there, Big Lotto. And for those who know, Lotto actually raps, and she was also talking about another woman talking about shit shifting. We gotta actually come with something. It's more than just the look, and we're gonna get to some of that too before we get out of here. Just what we've seen in the industry as far as what the women deal with and how they can move forward. But she raps, and she knew that she's got to shift from just the club stuff to rapping again. So I think on her new project, she just dropped, I think it's 777.
It was something like that.
I think so. Don't quote me on that, but check out Lotto. I haven't had a chance to get to that one yet. Because there's been a lot of stuff dropping.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get to Lotto, because anybody that say if they saying they can rap, and people are rappers who saying that they rapping, then I'm going to go check it out. But even the wherewithal to know, like, I got to put some bars on
777.
Yeah, I got to put some bars on here. We can't do the dog and pony show no more. We got to have something, because we not only gaining new audiences, we gotta build some longevity in this. Somebody that means you gotta be respected. And you respected in this game by doing good business and actually being skilled. So she knows it and she coming with it. She got the look, but what else you got? And she said she got it.
That part.
So if they giving her the stamp, then I'm gonna go check it out. I'm cool.
And the podcast, you know, lifted her on my pedestal. You know, I never listened to Lotto. I remember the name when she first came out. So like, you know, for me, I put you in a certain category because the name that she had when she first came out. But just seeing the growth, you know, understanding the process, and I gotta go check out the project. You know what I'm saying? Like getting a chance to check out her mindset, the way her mind works. She got a beautiful mind.
Yes, sir. And then it's one artist that, and we've had a run-in with this artist, a very lovely run-in that we fumbled. We ran into this.
Oh, you talking about?
Well, listen, we ain't never publicly spoke about it, but should we do it now? Should I say
I guess this is the time.
Listen, first of all, Ray Khalil.
Ray Khalil. Shout out to Ray Khalil. Show performance was dope.
Yeah. Everything was in synchrony, except us.
It was our first time.
It was our first outing. So we had the pleasure of interviewing Ray Khalil. We were in Omaha to Slow Down. And it was it's our biggest moment for the pod. And as a collective, we did not do everything we needed to do to be prepared for that. It was a little rushed in last minute because we didn't get word until the last minute. But it was our first outing outside of this room recording. And we somehow did not get the audio or the video correct to where we could even salvage enough of it to put out. And we had a beautiful conversation, a divine conversation. And from start to finish, the things that were discussed and how it flowed and what came out of it. The timing was impeccable. And the love from her and her camp was unmatched.
Crazy.
It was crazy. Like, embraced with open arms, like didn't know us from a can of paint and afforded us that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And we did not hold up our end as far as the actual product side. You know what I'm saying? And that's on us. So from the pod, from all the fellas, we apologize. Ray Khalil.
Man.
That's why you have not seen it. But during this episode, we talking about female MCs and women MCs and the conversation we had about that, it's on us to say where we messed up, where we dropped the ball. We appreciate everything you did for us that day. I have some, it's just very muffled, but we going to have to do it again if you allow us in your presence to do it again.
That part.
And we going to make it work, and we going to make it go, and we going to hold up our end. We appreciate you. That shit was amazing.
Crazy.
The performance was amazing.
Crazy.
We was on the side rocking like it felt like a movie. We over here like,
yeah.
Oh yeah. We was over there like it was a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Ray Khalil, that's somebody, if y'all don't know who she is, she was on Rhythm and Flow. She got eliminated early. She addressed that whole thing. She got eliminated in the battle rap portion. She, to me, and this is no diss to anybody, probably makes overall the best music out of the contestants on that show. Just the music. And I was like, yo, she is super dope. So right now I'm gonna play something from her album. I think I'm gonna play On Fire.
Which
one you want?
What's the one that she got the Tiny Desk to, where it's kind of like about like the struggle and shit, man, like of black people and shit, man. What's that one? You know which one I'm talking about?
I don't know. Let me try this. We gonna play something, and I'll let you know what it is after.
Okay.
Well, them soul choppers do something to you, boy. They freak that. Yeah, Ray, man. If y'all not familiar with Ray Khalil, you better get familiar. She got the glow. She got the glow. When you got that glow, your body's. But yeah, man, shit. We sorry. One last time. We sorry. We gonna make it up. Man. We gonna make it up somehow. We gonna get it going. Any other like artists y'all want to shout out? Like female artists that you really rocking with? MCs though, MCs. There's a couple of new ones I'm gonna keep an eye out on. One out of New York, real New York, grimy style. Connie Diamond, I think is her name.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on the lookout for her.
Okay.
Definitely am. And I'm trying to think, is anybody just off the top of the dome? Sometimes they be hard. Just be hard in general. Like I'm thinking top tier. Oh man, I'm tripping, boy. Tierra Whack.
Oh yeah, you been talking about Tierra Whack for a minute.
Man,
I just seen her name on the she on a couple shows coming up too. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Tierra, another one of those. I'm doing my own style. Her makeup is mad wild. Her clothing is mad wild, but her skill is top tier. But she's growing into her own, and even her one project she made where every song was only about a minute, in and out of everything. You know, and still sold it for the $10.99. Not playing with y'all, but get this minute dose of everything. Still sold it for the $10.99. Well, who you looking at?
I looked up Tierra Whack, but I'm laughing at the $10 for a minute of entertainment. Like, yeah, I feel her.
Finesse. I'm giving y'all 7-minute songs, hour and 10 minutes, and y'all gonna give me $9.98. Y'all crazy.
Man, she ain't playing.
She ain't playing with y'all. It was some dope stuff. You just mad. You get mad like, yo, the song ended. But Tierra Whack, she got her own style too, man. Like, that was one of my songs at the end of the year, man, on her rap with the question mark little EP. Like, yeah, billions. That was my shit. Y'all want millions, we want billions. Like, yeah, man, Tierra Whack, super dope, man. But while we talking about style, and I know that there's certain pressures in the industry for some women. I think somebody just mentioned about an artist. They were dropping an album, and they said the artist wouldn't clear it for them if they didn't have sex with them. I forgot who mentioned that.
Somebody was just talking about that.
I think it was Lotto.
It was Lotto?
It was her, huh?
Was Lotto,
I think it was her on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Which is, it's unfortunate. And that's not something that we, as a male, typically ever have to deal with as far as another artist saying something like that. Even though it's supposed to be about the music, it's already recorded, but I won't clear to you to use it if I don't get that. And that reminded me of on Reason's album, Fall, the song called Fall, and the first verse is she just want to be a rapper, and he's talking from the perspective of how hard it is sometimes for some of the women to not only find a team and management that actually want to manage the artist without trying to sleep with them, but then the pressures of the looks that they have to match that don't, from what I'm hearing now, it's not even coming from the labels anymore. That part. It's coming from some of the peers and just some of the outside noise, especially with social media, on what she should look like. That part. But still, there's still a pressure to look a certain way to get into the game unless you are headstrong about this is my essence, this is my aura, this is my look. I'm going for this and I'm going to rock like this. And can you get somebody to sign you if you do that?
Yeah, that was, I think, listening to that interview on the Joe Budden podcast with Lotto, when she said that she spent $20K
on her hair.
month on her hair alone. That's not makeup.
No. And here's the thing. After she said it, and then I saw her on Funk Flex, which was the New York run. She was there for press. Only there, 1-2 days. She had a different hairstyle. So now I can believe it. Like, wait a minute. Your hair was different either earlier that day or the day before. Your hair was different. And think about, let's say even you got a celebrity stylist with you, $1,000, all in for the hair, whatever. And you changing stuff every day? Yeah, 20 grand is now, in my mind, I can see it being spent. But that's a hell of a budget, bro. We ain't got to, like, nothing else.
Nothing else. Just
wardrobe. Now, you got to get into the inner workings of contracts and advances. Because, Lord, what's on your sheet? What's on your budget sheet? Your expense sheet that they're going to charge you? And I can almost guarantee you they're going to charge that to her. So now the women, especially if they're gonna have a certain look and thing with designer clothes, you have to be very cognizant of what you sign.
That part.
Because if they can put the owner's wrapper chain on the artist, what do you think they're doing with you? With every expense, every team, your choreographers, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you talking about the recoup game for real.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be high selling.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why these women are gonna get pushed. And this is my fear, that some of it is not organic because these companies gotta recoup money.
Mm-hmm.
But it still pushes the envelope on what the female's exposure is and what they can do now, what they can accomplish. And it makes more sense as to why Cardi would kind of get out of the game. Because now, you know what I'm saying, she making her money from Reebok, you know, selling them shoes. I almost bought Joe some shoes, some Cardis. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just look nice.
I ain't seen them.
Yeah. She got some Cardi B Reeboks, you know what I'm saying, different colorways. But it's no wonder they get in and get out, especially when it's a high expense game for them if you are in that lane. Somebody like Rhapsody may not have to live that life. They don't have to. She can choose to do some of those things with the more notoriety, more bucks coming in. But she came in pure lyricist, which is a hard role.
She brought the soldieries back.
Yeah.
She brought the soldieries back.
So yeah, it's amazing to hear.
These ones right here go hard. These ones.
Yeah, I like the all color. We looking at the Cardi B shoes right now. I like the purple and the blue ones. I ain't gonna lie, the metallic blues. We were looking at them.
Yeah.
In person, them things kind of go. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I see you, Cardi.
You know what I'm saying? Like maneuvering out, but it's still a dirty game.
Yeah.
And this game is about getting over and getting leverage on people. That's the music business in general. With women who want to get in and break, if you don't have a particular thing in a particular team, i.e. your own producer, your own manager that you bring in with and trying to pop yourself, it's almost like a good luck because you know what they own. And they going to leverage themselves against you at every point and all points. If you look good, what do you think they're going to try to do? If you don't look good, what do you think they're going to try to do just to have something over you? So they can always say, I can make or break you at any moment. And it's a cautionary tale to the women who want to get in this to understand that that's how this monster can be. And it's a caution, and it's a tale to tell to the young men who say they want to do good business. If you want to do good business, can you represent a female, a woman in this game without trying to take all of her? Can you? Then we'll see if you can do good business for real. That might be the test. Well, manage her. You want to be a manager? Can you handle that? And it's real nasty, bro. And I think we need more. You know, this is where we're gonna talk where it's gonna be starting to have a shift in management. And like Nikki said on her interview, she's now starting. She wants to get into management and signing artists. Because Nikki might take care. Now you ain't got to worry about that from Nikki, of trying to take advantage of you on like a predator style level, as far as sexually. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, I feel you. No, I'm just like, you never.
I'm not. I don't know.
When I look at situations like Jeffrey Epstein, and I understand the role that somebody like a Maxine, whatever her name is, Maxine Grizel or whatever her name is, play. It's women a lot of times that do grooming too. So I'm just saying, you know, Nicki Minaj's husband, he got accusations against him. You get what I'm saying? He got charges against him. So grooming doesn't necessarily play a role on sex. There's a lot of women who groom other, you know, like, so it's one of those things that the hope is that there's a removal and more safe feeling, and there's a removal of like the sexual pressure, you know, the tension of the sexual pressure that people try to, I can make your career, because the artist has a lot more control if they embrace that control. And it's about leverage, like you said. So
yeah, we got to get rid of the sex gatekeeper.
that part,
You can't get in unless I pop or somebody pop.
that part.
And also get and again, because in real life is shifting as far as the image of women and what people are asking for and what people are saying that they want in women, because that's now shifting again to more of the natural standpoint. We're gonna see that shift in music and art, which is gonna allow women to now be more of themselves and hopefully have more opportunity to stay themselves and promote whoever they choose to actually be out here. Not who they're forced to be or influenced to be. Is now you're gonna get more authentic MCs, authentic artists with their own style, with their own flair. Kind of a little bit how the men have kind of shifted now. Like we talking about real MCing coming back, but it's a breath of everything again. I keep saying it feel like the 90s.
That's definitely that's the vibe I'm getting.
And and like musically, we're kind of getting to that early 2000s where it was something for everybody everywhere, and you didn't have to be hard. I know they keep trying to push the trap and the drill. They keep trying to just push that, but that ain't what's really popping in music right now. It's such a wide variety, and I think we're seeing a turn with the women as well. One thing I noticed, on HBO they had the Insecure show, and Issa Rae would drop they would basically drop an album for the soundtrack on the show. I can't remember what season I got one of the soundtracks. And I remember saying to myself, she does a great job of finding women MCs and women artists to be on here, and a good mix of some of the male artists. But the one I can't help but I'm gonna just say what I heard. It was a very different message and feel from what the men were talking about and the music on that album versus the women. The women was that era of where they were more abrasive, more about sex, more about. One of my favorite, I ain't gonna lie, this is one of my party records I played by Juicy Fruit. It's like, eat it up, you gotta beat it up type shit. I'm like, but I'm like, damn, all the women on here just kind of in that kind of Uncle Luke style shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I would hear the men in this boom, 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 just more smooth. I'm like, the men were vibing, and the men, like the records that she picked on this album were like more house. On the men's side were more house, more kind of sped up R&B, more chill, more just groovy. But the women were more dogmatic. You know what I'm saying? They were in there. I'm like, shit, and I couldn't help but hear that difference. And I think that was just the time it was, because that might have been 2019, 2020 when that one particularly dropped. But that was a heavy era when they were in this is women, this is how we rapping, we got all the dolls. It was that era. And now I think again we're shifting, because we're asking, the world is asking, not the world, we're in America. America is asking more of substance from everybody. We're getting into that shift, and that includes our women. So now they're gonna, by asking for more substance, they just more so just get to be within themselves. Like, all right, cool, I ain't got to portray an image. Here, take this. This is who I am. So let's get to it. So it's gonna allow, and I'm kind of excited to see where the possibilities of it can take with our female MCs, bro. Like, they really can. They can shift some shit. They could bring a new light to what it means to be a female MC if hopefully all of them ain't signed to labels and they don't all play that game. So I think only time will tell. I don't know how long that's gonna take either. This is a lifestyle shift for a lot of people. The flash and dash is finished. People getting back to saying that's what COVID taught us. I think COVID did that to everybody. Smack, what y'all talking about? Sit your ass down. Deal with self.
That part.
Deal with self.
That part.
So the artists who dealt with self and are dealing with self are starting to pop again. And that's what people want to hear, because they've been in this rut. Y'all couldn't talk about shaking ass during the pandemic. Wasn't nobody out to shake no ass.
Shit, they was able to.
A little bit.
They was able to. Lil Boosie, Plies, and them was having them Instagram shows going crazy. Them Instagram lives was going crazy out here. That shit crazy. It was out here.
He doing the live version now, Lil Boosie.
Yeah, I just all of that stuff, man. Like, yeah, but I don't know. I'm like that rare exception. I'm that person that just, none of this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, it just. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Johnny holding back. Hey, you know when Johnny holding back because he'll say something, he'll cuss, and then he say, "Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't give a fuck, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's off air.
Yeah.
Follow us on Patreon.
Yeah, shout. We gotta get the Patreon going.
But we gonna start letting some shit off.
Man, yeah,
I ain't
man.
gonna give a damn if we get a Patreon now. Fuck
Yeah,
your
man.
feelings,
It's just I don't be one. I like where the conversation at, and I don't want to bring the conversation energy down by getting too serious. But I'm just a serious person, man. I understand like the power of art, education, all of these aspects when it come like to the pillars of culture. You know what I'm saying? And like the role in what art can play. And as an artist, you don't never want to tell another artist what art should look like, but I know what art should do. Art should inspire. And so if your art isn't inspiring, is it art? We should be very mindful of the tools that we have and what moments we're in, because there's people who, if they seen their own reflection in the mirror, would have thought that that was a voodoo trick or a magic trick. So it's like understanding what moment we're in. We have a responsibility if we have the ability to properly respond.
Yep.
Be mindful.
Yes, sir. Man, I think that's a good leaving point. For
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Before y'all go, man, shoot.
Oh shit.
I forgot, man. While we was on the topic of Cardi B, shoot, I just had read that her album Invasion of Privacy, every song off that mug went platinum.
Hey, give her some hand claps or some
Man.
sirens or something. Give her all the drops.
Man, shout out to Cardi.
I think that was the first time ever that an entire song list, a track list on the album went platinum.
That's crazy.
That's she came with it. She kind of shut down the argument. No, such and such should have won that year. Like fuck, I guess numbers. Rhapsody shit was hard. That nigga 444 was hard that year too.
That's crazy.
Damn, that was a crazy year, nigga, for music. That was what 17, I think 2017.
Yeah.
Nigga, that was a crazy year.
That's crazy.
Do you hear what I just? Cardi B shit just went all platinum. That was the year 444 came out. Damn came out, and Layla's Wisdom came out. And I don't remember what the fifth record. I'm sorry.
Man.
There's one more nigga, but god dang,
Man.
nigga, there was no losing.
Man.
There was no losing, bro, in that year. That was not a thing.
Man.
But yeah, man. Shout out to her. I'm excited. I want to see where she goes with this. And we talk about those who have the responsibility or those who have the responsibility. I want to see. I want to see what she do, where she take it. I want to. You have a choice. You have an option. You have the money. You have the leverage. Where you taking this now?
Man. Yeah, no, I think that Cardi one of those people that people sleep on. And if given the proper environment, I think people would be surprised the room she can work, her personality, and then the people that underestimate her. I don't know. I had a friend of mine who had a conversation with her in the airport, and based off that story and just stuff like that, and seeing the ways in which Cardi is moving and how she continues to move, even with this business deal with the Reebok, keep sleeping on Cardi if you want to. Just see where she be at in 3 or 4 years. But I think that it's the women like that come from that fast pace, that have a hustler mindset, that know how business work. Like Brother Malcolm was brought up in the brothel houses. So he got his game from women that came from a little faster background. I come from a family where the women come from a little faster background. And so for women who come from a little faster background, they really, really, really know how to work certain rooms. So just watch Cardi in business.
They understand nuance, bro.
That part.
Yes, sir. Man, this was a refreshing, non-bashing episode.
That part.
Put us on, man. We trying.
We out here, man. We out here, man. You know, some of these other podcasts ain't doing their thing, man. So we out here, man.
Fuck them.
Yes, sir.
And we gonna level up one of these days. So when we get our 100 subscribers on YouTube, we
getting close, man. I seen we got over 100 followers on Instagram, man. So we out here.
We getting there. So
we out here.
Make sure y'all know the deal. Follow the pages. We everywhere but Apple until further notice. And we working on that one. Follow Streets A&R. That's Streets A&R. We on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. But we're real active on IG and Facebook, also. So we'll post go there. So check us out. Man,
Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, all of that. That stuff help with the numbers. That help you get notified. The way YouTube algorithm changed up, it used to just put, videos at the top if you followed the page or whatever, but if you got to actually hit them like and subscribe buttons, man. Get notified, man. The algorithms done changed and shifted, man. So
yes, sir.
Definitely.
They making it more difficult for the creators. But they making it more profitable for them.
That part.
So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow the pages on Spotify, on Google, on Audible, Amazon. Hit the follow button. I make sure I did it from my personal page. Make sure I hit follow. So they pop up. Now you get your notifications when the episodes drop. But yeah, man, we getting out of here. It's been a good episode, a great convo. Something we can dive way deeper in. And we may have to one of these days get into the nooks and crannies of for Patreon or OnlyFans.
That part.
One, maybe both.
That part.
So, be on the lookout. So it's your host, Giddy Jicky with it.
This your other host, Johnny No Good.
Hey, we out of here.
Peace.
The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast.